All right, we are here with the one and only, the legend, the beautiful Miss Karyn White. How you doing, Miss White? How are you feeling?
I'm so happy and thank you for hanging there with me. I'm so glad we were able to get together today on this
Yes,
beautiful sunny day in Atlanta.
New York is not as sunny, but it's beautiful because you are here, and this is just amazing. You know what I'm saying? You have been inspiration. You have been a bucket list of women to talk to within this industry because your presence and your voice and what you stood for and what you stand for in music has just touched me and motivate me to be a man, a black strong brother in this game today because you are cause you one of the hot chocolate sisters that really kept it going.
That's what's up. I love to hear that. You look, the music should make us a little better, right?
Hmm. Definitely, definitely good
I know,
music.
yeah, good music. I know. I definitely would listen to, Stevie Wonder and Earth, Wind and Fire. And speaking of just a few, you know what I mean? It's like such a, I miss that kind of music. Roberta Flack, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hmm.
So who are your inspirations musically, vocally, style wise, fashion? Because you have it all. You had it all when I first saw you, and you still got it all.
Well, praise God. I'm
Hallelujah.
going to tell you, I'm really a rock star. My motivation comes from men because I love women, but I don't like to. I feel like they're so good that I would copy them if I, you know what I mean,
Mm,
if I study them. So my not my trick, but what is it called? My secret weapon, I guess, would be I would study, Prince, Michael, Luther, Stevie, Mick Jagger, those, Parliament.
okay.
So I love a lot of male vocalists, but I also have the beautiful sensual side of, Diana Ross because it's nothing like
Yes.
a woman and Donna Summer and Phyllis Hyman and Gladys, and now I've been studying Ella Fitzgerald a lot lately. So
Okay.
yeah, so the greats, Shaka,
Okay.
Tina Marie, because there's a lot of sides to me, a lot of and when you come to to my concert when I perform, I do an hour and 15 minutes at the City Winery. I'll be doing it this year too in New York, and I think in
Nice. I got to see it in September, and it was amazing.
oh, you were
Amazing.
there,
I
so
was there.
know.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you'll see all of these sides. There's different sides.
I've seen
Okay.
you. I saw you on the concert with Bobby Brown at the Garden when y'all was doing that. Yeah, I was there. I've been there. I've been there.
Now this is somebody who really gets it because I was telling my manager, I'm like, it's been, I opened up for Bobby and he was like, people probably don't remember that. I'm like, I bet you they would because that was one of them ones.
That was the concert of the year that year. It was you. It was Levert and Bobby
Bobby.
Brown. Like because
Yeah,
he had just finished the tour with New Edition, so that was his coming back on his solo tour, and you was there after. Come on, I was. The way you love me. That song was the number one song of the whole world for
wow.
black people. I was there.
See,
I
thank
remember.
you. Look, I didn't know that, huh?
Hmm. If you don't know, you know now. Yeah. So with the so you started. How did you start writing? Did you start writing first? 'Cause I know you got the song with Stephanie Mills. 'Cause when I heard your voice, I was like, she sounds like a little bit like a more poppy
Stephanie.
um Stephanie Mills, but with just that fire. So then when I found out that you wrote Automatic Passion like years and years, I was like, that makes sense. So was that something that you was trying to do, or that just came about?
That is so cool. Okay, because let me say first of all, giving Stephanie Mills her flowers. Uh,
Definitely.
so soulful, right? And she definitely when I was in I wrote Automatic Passion with the late great Robert Brookins and Tony Haynes.
Okay.
You remember him? Because he
Yeah, because they did a duet, Where's the
had,
Love together. Hmm.
yeah, where's the love? Yeah. So Robert, was a friend of mine, and I was able to. be blessed with him saying, "Do you hear anything on this?" And I'm like,
Mm,
yeah." Da 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 da. Me doing the melody, and then
right.
so it all kind of happened from there. Just his beautiful heart of helping people, and I think I was like 17, maybe 17.
Wow.
I think 17 or 18,
So
and
that came first before Facts of Love?
yeah. So see, what happened was that provided me the income to. I first of all, I started with O'Brien, the
Okay.
singer O'Brien, Don Cornelius. After I graduated from high school, I went on the road. We opened up for Cameo. And that was such, O'Brien was our, Eric Benet of that day, just bad vocalist, songwriter.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned so much from there. And then after I got off the road, then that's when I was, started doing a lot of writing. And then before, I've always loved Stephanie because when I was in high school, I did pageants in junior high and I would sing the whiz. So that was my connection to her and how it all came back full circle, just like that's the trip at how you can kind of call things to you. So yeah, so
Mm,
then she recorded the song. I was able to tell my parents like advance me the money because I need to do a demo tape. After I got off the road with O'Brien, my band that O'Brien had, I used those guys and they created my demo tape. And that's how I was able to get heard by Jeff Lorber.
nice.
I started out there, but I believed in myself. And I always tell people instead of like me going to buy, some jewelry or whatever car, I really invested in myself. So at a young age, I took that, and I didn't ask them to do it for free, So
Right, right.
that's always been my strength. I'm about my business. So, I didn't even
Gotta be.
expect them to do it for free. You know what I
That's
mean?
why we love you so much because
Oh,
I've seen other interviews of of you, and when you speak of Superwoman, and you said like when you were back in the day, the lyrics and stuff you hadn't lived it yet, but you really did because you was being a Superwoman because we wouldn't have got the opportunity to hear the song the way we heard it if you wasn't investing in yourself, being that Superwoman to yourself. So
come on now.
you
Come on.
know, so you're amazing. I just want you to make
Thank
sure you know
you.
that.
It's crazy. Let me say something because I believe, like you just said, because I believe songs find their person. Like because you
Hmm.
wonder, like everybody, we know that LA and Face were such premier writers of that generation. Everybody would want to have that song, so why me? And so I guess they saw that in me too, because you just don't. It has to match. You know what I mean?
There's
Otherwise,
only one Superwoman. There's
oh,
only one. There's only one. So many Superwomen have come out, like one, two that I know of. The one that Gladys Knight, Patti LaBelle, and them when they did it, and then Lil Mo did her Superwoman. And but there's only one Superwoman that stands the R&B test of time, and that is your Superwoman.
well, I'm so thankful, man, because I'm telling you, I'm just gonna keep it 100. You gotta think having Gladys, Patty, and Dion sing your damn song right after it's been out a year. You know how Luther will take your song. Luther, look,
Listen,
you won't
they
even
didn't.
remember. You won't even.
I was upset. I was upset because I was upset when he did it because it's not that even that I didn't like it. It was like it was too soon for me, and it wasn't you because you brought so much to our generation as a superwoman. So like that was for like my mom and them, you know what I mean? And but
Right.
it was a different age of a superwoman. Like
Yeah, it
yeah,
was. And
so
I'm gonna tell you that. So I was just like, okay, I was so honored, but yet I was like, please don't Luther my song. But so they didn't, and that's the beautiful part about it. I'm like three icons who I love all three
right,
of them.
definitely.
Oh my God, like Gladys, even in Superwoman, I kind of care. There's I can't really didn't hit that run right because I need to
It's
warm
all
up.
good.
The passion of Gladys is like so incredible. Like, can nobody tell a story like her?
That's true. That is true.
You know what I mean?
You superwomen have y'all gifts, y'all unique gifts. So we appreciate
Thank
all our
you.
superwomen. So she's definitely a superwoman, but that just wasn't that just wasn't the song. That's just
I know. So thank God. So that was that, and then yeah. So we, and then this generation, when I left the business for 18 years, I was able to. I mean, a lot of the young girls, Latoya Luckett and
hmm
Heather Headley, they were singing it in their show too. So it's kind of like it helped keep me alive because they were singing my song even though I was gone. So now that I'm back, I'm just telling the girls, okay, I'm back now, y'all.
yeah. That's interesting to hear you say that when you left the business, because when you left the business, the way that song and other songs off that album was had continued to be played, like you would never think that you were gone,
That part.
because people that really loved you and which is everybody, we all, you saw the turnout you had for Karen White at City Winery. Like it was such a refreshing, because you are such a refreshing star. You know what I mean? Like you are part of a generation. There was Janet, and then Janet's like my all-time favorite. And then she took a break. And then there was Jody Watley, there was Paul Abdul, there was Pebbles, and then you came and you just spoke to the blackness of it all. Like you connected. So
Ooh,
for me anyway. So and then
going
there was
around
Vanessa
here.
Williams. So
I love
it was
I love what you said. You have a really great way of putting things. So you're right because I'm such a huge Janet fan too. Who wasn't? But like you said, I'm a big Jodie fan. She was incredible. Vanessa, but I spoke to the soul part of it, huh?
yeah, you had the dance, you had the look, you had the voice, and you still gave us the jams, you gave us the ballads. Like that first album is classic, classic, classic,
Thank
classic.
you.
And
God,
I heard in an interview that you said that the inspiration, not for necessarily the album, but when y'all was recording the album, you in LA and Face, that you were there, Janet. So for that project, and it worked, right? So
yeah, it were. Yeah,
move
we were competing, right? We were like, you gotta. It was friendly competition, but like I said, who didn't want to be Janet?
right.
Trying
But
to say
you were so bad. You are so bad of an artist, of a woman, of a whatever. You was just that chick in that time. You married Terry Lewis. So who was the motivation for you? What was, because that second album you had producers that worked with Anita Baker. You had real R&B, like classic, that that did more the sophisticated adult contemporary sound and mixed with Jimmy and Terry. So what now that you're working with Janet's producers, what was the motivation for the second album? If Janet was the motivation for the first album, because you mastered that. You
oh,
mastered it.
yeah, it really wasn't. She wasn't the motivation for it. The
No,
first
no,
album,
not the first album, but like not like that, but
yeah,
like
period. Yeah, just period because she was just a great. She was a superstar growing up.
hmm
But yeah, so the second, I mean, okay, so switch producers and. I actually talked to Prince because I wanted him to work with me, but he was working on the Batman album with and you know how Prince is, he has like different eras of what music he's into. So he was like, "You're in good hands over there." But I'm like, "Oh, it would have been so amazing to have something with Prince." But
okay.
it didn't get to happen. But I definitely, if it was anybody that I wanted to be, it was more Prince and Michael, because you'll hear it if you hear like on the first album, "Don't Mess with Me," "Secret Rendezvous," all that is very,
Right.
don't do, what I mean, it was that edge and that rawness that I have. But so the second one, we're learning ourselves, we're growing, we're writing now, and I'm like in love, just got married to the love of my life. Uh,
hmm
so I wanted to have a dance side and a romance me side, and songs like, I mean, and I really wish I would have stuck with my first manager. My first manager was Larkin Arnold,
Oh yeah.
the president of CBS. He signed Luther, Natalie. He's the reason why Michael Jackson's album sold as much as it sold. The Thriller, Natalie Cole, Sade. So he would have kept me a little bit more soulful. He would have released like Tears of Joy as a single.
Yeah, do unto me. Oh my God.
Want to me how I
How I
want
want
you.
you.
Look, he would have went there,
You
and then
had y'all had the song. The songs is on there. The songs is on there.
he
But
just
that
didn't
album's
release
amazing.
them. They were too busy. Let me tell you who I did have. So this is why you got to really. I'm gonna speak to artists. It's like it's so important that you don't let somebody pull you away. My new manager was a white guy, Jewish.
Mm.
He managed George Michael. So
Okay, okay.
he's saying me, you're the Black Madonna, and I'm like, okay.
No way. No.
So you get what I'm saying? So he was releasing, pop, all this pop stuff versus that stuff that was on there because
Cause we wanted the next ballot. We wanted because you was gonna be the ballot.
but
You
I
know,
want
cause
no, but I don't but I wouldn't have wanted to just be that girl. I love doing both. But
yeah,
they should have did like they did with the first album. They did an up tempo, then they should have came back with a strong ballad. And then another up strong ballad. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, they didn't. And so unfortunately, a lot of that album people, it went gold, but it should have been double platinum because the music was there.
yeah. I mean, I still listen to it. "Do Unto Me" is my favorite song that's on repeat all
Oh,
the time, and
did
I
I
love
sing
"How I
it?
Want You."
Did I
Huh?
sing it? Did I sing it?
Yeah, that
Oh,
City Winery. I was
I
singing
did.
along with.
Oh, yay! I'm so happy because I was telling my band, I was like, you guys don't understand. Like, I have to do a lot of these ballads from this album because these is what should have been released, and people love those more than the up tempos. You get what? Don't you agree?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. And one of my people, they love the the One Wish song. That was
Oh,
off the first album though. I
that
think.
was off the first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that is a
You
special.
the first and second album are classic to me. You know what I mean? And the Hunger
Yeah,
album, Make Them Do Right. That was a make. Well, that one was Make Them Do Right.
yeah, make them do right.
Yeah, that album was
That was
fire too.
yeah.
You was on
Thank
your
you.
sophistication, your sophisticated. Just had your child and married all the way, and this is very
I
relaxed. It seemed like.
know. Yep, yep. I love it. It's so great to hear someone to help me with because it's like you're validating things that I've always wanted to know. So thank you for
That's interesting. Oh, wow, wow, wow! I can't believe
I'm
it.
like, he really gets it. So I'm like, I need to call you and be like, what's in my set this week tonight?
No, I
Look,
got it
trust
because
me,
listen,
I will call you. I'll be like, when I come to New York, what should I sing? What should
I
I
will tell you.
okay,
I'll tell you
I'm a
what works. Cause I have all the music I support. I mean, I'm like I'm a fan. So and I'm a fan of
hey.
music overall, but like artists that I really get and I feel like really spoke to me. I can. It's like I feel like man, this one right here, or you just have certain things you want to hear from the artist that you love, and then the artist does it, and then it doesn't get the shine that it supposed to. It's like, dang, if you could just say, oh, this is the one, this is the one.
Right. Look, too bad we didn't have social media back then, huh?
Right,
Because
right.
people
Oh,
would have definitely
I
let
want
you
to
know.
ask you two more questions. 'Cause I know we don't have that much time.
Okay.
Cause you've done some amazing background work. So, cause Sentimental is one of my favorite songs, and you bodied those vocals on that, and on the Johnny Gill's album, like you were like the.
Alexander O'Neill. Let me tell you guys, he's talking about Alexander O'Neill's. It's called Sentimental. It's
Oh my god! Oh my
yeah.
god! Oh
He
my
may
god!
put
Such
his yeah. I may have my daughter. I'm shooting at you over here talking to me. So
okay.
I want TikTok to get to know me because I just got on TikTok. So
Oh,
we'll probably
nice.
insert a little bit of these songs. So we got Johnny Gill. You said which one from Johnny Gill?
Feel so much better.
Ooh, feels so much better.
Oh, you
Yeah.
body bag that. You body bag that. Oh my god, that made that
We
whole
should
album
have
was
just
fire
made
too.
that song a duet. I don't know why
For
me and Johnny
real.
just didn't make it a duet.
Oh my god, because it would have worked so much. It would have been a single at that point.
Exactly. I know. Thank
It would
you.
it would have been
Hey.
a single. And and Sentimental, like those two songs. And then you have a legendary photo that's floating around with two. We just spoke of one of the iconic sisters that's in the picture, Miss Stephanie Mills, Angela Winbush. Three, y'all are just amazing chocolate sisters. What is like? Do you ever just look at that picture and just say, "Wow, look at all this greatness"?
Woo. I'm gonna tell you, my God, I was so in awe because I hadn't saw them. I'd been away. The last time I
Hmm.
did something is that we did a tribute to Tina Turner, myself, her, and Shantae in New York. So I hadn't seen either of those, but oh my God, I saw them that night, and it was just I just bowed down, and I just really let them know what they meant to me and how, because I left, but they've been here, and it's just seeing
Right,
how great they looked and still out there sounding amazing. Oh my God, especially I mean both of them, but
right, right, right.
Angela Wimbush is just woo.
She is bad, bad,
I mean,
bad, bad,
she's
bad.
she's bad, 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 and then she gonna get on the piano and you know
Oh,
what I
forget
mean.
about it. And she
You know what
still
I
can
mean?
perform, and she's still dipping it down and doing what she gotta do. Like
Tipping it.
all three of
Yeah.
y'all are just. I mean, that would be a soul. That would be a good concert. You, Angela Winbush, and Stephanie Mills. That's on a soul tip, and but then on a dance happy tip, you, Vanessa Williams, and Jody Watley.
That's exactly what I'm trying to make happen. So TikTok, we got to make this happen. So say one more time. So you say Karyn White with
If you're doing the dance version, Karen White, Jody Watley, Vanessa Williams, and then if you're doing the soul, Karen White, Angela Winbush, and Stephanie Mills.
y'all heard them.
That's the show. Both of those are sold out events that I will be at.
But exactly. So who y'all leave your comments? Which show you want to see? Which one would you come to? Are you coming to both?
I'm
All
coming to
right.
both. You
Oh,
can't go
I
wrong.
love it. I
You
love
can't go
it.
wrong. Thank you
Oh,
so much for this time, Miss White. It's been a pleasure just following your career, and welcome back. Even though as my CD said, you have not left because we keep you in rotation over here. You know what I'm saying? And you will continue to be in vocation. In rotation. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Derek. Shout outs to Akbar. I got a chance to speak to him, and this is just amazing. You all just a beautiful team, and just keeping soul music going. And it's a pleasure to support and to have this opportunity to speak to one of my idols and people that I look up to and look up to still, because your energy is just as great as the music, and I'm glad I got this opportunity. You don't understand. The next best thing is going to be to get. It ain't no best thing, but I'm pushing. I'm pushing them to talk to more artists and to just give you guys your flowers and promote what you have going, what's coming up and stuff. Is there any new music coming?
yes. I'm actually working on something soon. I'm trying to get it done. I'll give you. I'll definitely let you be the first to hear it. I
Oh,
want to get
thank
your
you.
opinion. And now that we've connected, like New York, I got you because I
Cool.
definitely need you in the house. I love
I
your
will be there next week. Yeah, Inkwell.
yes. Okay, let's talk about Inkwell. Okay, because he wants the pop Karen. So he's saying, "Do the way I feel about you, secret rendezvous."
That's set in stone. That's it.
I know. I want to talk to him. Can you let me talk? As Superwoman, is that how do you feel about that? Is that's an up tempo thing or because it was no soul like Love Saw It, none of my like
See, the Karen White experience is automatically soulful, but you have two different sides. Because you
right
can go,
demographic. Yeah.
yeah, you can do the soulful singing side where you get sophisticated with it, and then you can do fun. Because Vanessa Williams and Jodie Watley, they're soulful too, but it's just a different type of soul. It's more dancey type of,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? So your set list works no matter where you are because you are the Karen White. You
Okay.
don't have to question what songs to sing. You just have to sing them.
Got you. Okay. I, do I have his number? Do we have his? Okay, good. I definitely. Are you going to be there?
Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, and we'll make sure that you get in for free for it. We'll give you some tickets.
I'll put you on the guest list, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
God bless you guys. Oh my God. This is my
Yeah.
birthday
I'll
was
do you
last was my
I'll
birthday
do
was
you
last Friday.
Say,
My
I'll do you in a +1, okay?
Oh God, thank you so much. My birthday was last Friday, so this is like an amazing gift. Oh my God. This is
oh wait, you got to celebrate it all month.
So
I am. I hosted the Sugar Bar last Thursday. That's Ashton Simpson spot. So
Ooh,
you should come out on Thursday if you're not doing anything. Next
ooh.
Thursday.
we'll see. We got some
Wait
other
a
things
minute. That
possibly after
sounds
the show.
yeah. No
But
Come.
Thursday. We can hear on
trust
Thursday.
me, we got some other stuff going on.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
darn it.
But
Okay.
look, just text me what you want me to have your name under, and I'll
Will
leave it
do.
at that. Okay.
Thank you
Okay. Well,
so
I
much.
can't wait to see you. We'll talk when I see you, and
Okay.
I'm so
God
happy that
bless.
you're ready.
Safe travels, and
Thank
until
you.
we see
You
each
made my
other
day.
again.
Thank you.
You made
Now I
mine.
know. Look, when I need somebody to talk to about me, because it's hard for me to be me. I need for you to tell me about me. And I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. Okay.
All right. God bless. And
Thank
safe
you.
travels back to New York and everything you got going on. Thank you again for this opportunity.
Next week. Bye bye.
Peace.
That was so sweet. That's dope.